everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a glitter bells. Everything starts with glitter and then I'm like, what? What am I doing? Which glitter? Yeah, I'm going to be using some glitter bells. And I've called this one A Touch of Halloween. As we know, or as you may or may not know, I do not like Halloween. It is my least favourite event. I don't like horror films. I don't like anything about Halloween. It's really not my thing. Even all the sweets and everything cannot entice me to like Halloween. But you know, we do a theme. Some sets have to have some Halloween in it. It's just the way it goes. So I'm going to do some Halloween sets. This one is a little bit more kind of Day of the Dead. And it's a little bit Halloweeny. It's not full on in your face. There's no green and purple going on. Ugh. Don't know why anybody wants to put that together. You know what I mean? Like the acid green and the bright purple that they always seem to put together. I don't know why, but they do. Hey, I've done them as well. There's no judgment there. I'm just saying I just didn't want that. So Purple Smoke is one of my favourite ones from Glitterbels. The only thing is it is a bit marbly, so you do have to work it a little bit. But it's still one of my favourites. It's a grey, but it's got a purple hint to it. And it's really nice. I like that. Oh, I think I'm talking. I can kind of tell in my videos now when somebody's interrupted me. Now, the only thing, I wish the middle finger I had done it Purple Smoke as well. So the water decal that I'm going to use on there, I thought would be bigger. And I know you're all sitting there going, Shona, you think that every time. And yet it still isn't big enough. I even went for the thumb one. I thought, yeah, it's big enough. We will be fine. It just needs a light colour underneath it. And Sandstone is one of my favourites from Glitterbels. I really like Sandstone, which is what I'm going to use on the middle finger, just as a base. The reason being, I thought Purple Smoke would be too dark underneath the decal, and it would affect how the decal looked. So in my head, that's what I was thinking. I can't put a dark colour underneath the decal because it affects the decal. It's not like a chrome, whereas a chrome, you put a black underneath or a dark colour and it makes it go pow. It has the opposite effect to water decal. So I needed a lighter colour. And I went with the Sandstone because I thought, well, it's a nude colour, so it kind of goes with everything, so it won't matter too much. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look horrific. It just didn't, I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little bit overcritical. Maybe I should just stop talking, really. Because you may all look at it and go, I don't know what you're moaning about, Shona. It's all fine. It was one of those days where things just weren't quite going to... really, cat? Now? No! Go away! Don't look at me like that. You've had all this time to want fusses and attention, and then the minute I get rid of the children, I come for some peace and quiet, you then decide that now is the time to come and invade me. No, I'm busy. Go away. Thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, I have conversations with my cats. Bizarrely enough, she seems to know, because when I tell her to go away, she does actually walk off. So, I think there is some intelligence there. You know, a bit like dogs. I think they do understand certain commands. Don't feel sorry for the cat. She gets so much fuss. It's unbelievable. But she's a proper diva. She really is. You know, if me and my husband are trying to have a cuddle, she has to be in the middle. You know? Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? This design, I've had it in my head for a while, because like I said, I obviously know Halloween is coming, and I don't like same old. You know me, I mean, come on, if you watch my channel, you know I tend to be a little bit out there anyway on my designs, and I have as much clue what's about to happen as everybody else does. I sit down and I just create and I go with it. So yeah, I was ruffling through all of my kind of Halloween-y stuff, and I did not want bats and stuff like that. You know, I've got some. I just didn't. So, but yeah, I don't know. So here we go. We've got Liza next. This is nice. I like Liza a lot. Another beautiful glitter. I want to keep saying glitter Stella, and it's not glitter Stella, it's Glitterbels. Yeah, it's a pre-mixed glitter, this one. It's kind of a red with like a... I don't know if it's like a really dark burgundy or it's a little bit black. I'm not entirely sure, but it's really, really nice, and I really liked it for this set. I'm going to use some foils as well, and yeah, I don't know why, but the foil was just not playing ball for me today. And yeah, I did another set later on that day, and it was absolutely fine. And no issues whatsoever. So I really... I don't know what happened. Potentially the fact that I'm doing it on a practice hand and the tips wobble a bit. It doesn't make life easier. Foils are tricky at the best of times. I mean, they should be so simple, but you really do have to work them to get them. Yeah. But hey, we got there in the end, and it was all fine. So the thumb is going to be exactly the same as the pinky. I'm going to cap, file, buff, all of that lot off camera, and then I come back in a minute. And I know people say, oh, you know, keeping filing in. Filing on a practice hand is not the same as you file for a person. It just isn't. It doesn't work. It's not easy, and trying to record it as well is near on impossible, actually. So I do try to keep some filing in for my hands and also my sister's hands, so you do get to see what the filing is all about and how we do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sat in the room with the ticking clock again. I've just realised. Yes, my kids have invaded everywhere again, but they're quiet, so I don't care in the slightest. We are now, let's see, I am voicing this over for October. We are currently towards the end of August. The kids, we've got another week before the kids go back. They should have been going back kind of halfway through next week, but the school decided to have 2 teacher training days, so they're now not going back to the following week. Yeah, brilliant. So I'm now running around like a lunatic to try and find some childcare for a day I didn't think I would need childcare for. Yeah. Good fun. All good fun. I don't know, it has actually flown by. But this whole year has flown by. But yeah, the 6 weeks has not been as painful as I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. There's been some moments when I have absolutely lost the plot. I think I've definitely got more grey hairs than I did before. But it does seem to have gone quite quickly this time, which is a good thing. Although I am definitely looking forward to my Wednesdays to myself again. Most definitely. Right, so that's all done. So just in case anybody wonders, I do actually fold my kitchen towel over, so I've got a nice fresh bit before I cap when I've been using glitters, just to make sure that I don't encapsulate glitters in my encapsulating, which I have been known to do. Okay, so I have put some base coat on that nail, the middle nail, before I'm coming in with my clear jelly stamper. So what I do, I put base coat on the nail, cure it in the lamp. Whilst that's curing the lamp, I put my decal in some water. Just a little pot of water, you don't need a lot. Then I dab off the excess water, put it so the right side, the top side of it, goes onto the jelly stamper. So the bottom part is then facing you. The underneath is then looking at you. And then I put it on from there. And then I'm going to get my silicone tool just to get out all the little, what are they called? folds. Folds? I think so. On the other two fingers, I have put the foil glue on, and here is where it goes. Basically, the fingers move, and when you're using foils, you need to keep a tight grasp of that foil because it will wiggle, and if it wiggles, then you get the little lines, the little cracks, if you like, where it doesn't quite line up, and it's really, really bloody annoying. And I didn't get it right for this nail. For the next nail, it went a lot better, but for this nail, as you can see, I'm not holding on to that tip enough, and it's kind of it's wiggling. And that's not helpful when you're doing foils at all. My nails are shocking. They definitely are due to be done. So I'm hoping on Monday, we've got bank holiday Monday, that I can finally get round to doing my own nails. Yay. See, I'm still not happy with it. I'm going to go back and rub it some more, see if I can get a bit extra in there. I need to order a new lamp as well. It's definitely not. It's not. No, something's a little bit off. And I know I've said this in another video as well, but I've been watching it now, and it's definitely a little bit intermittent. I mean, saying that, I spent about 15, 20 quid on it, and I've had it about 2 years, maybe longer. So, you know, that's pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. I do want one that's got a bigger opening though, because I'm forever smacking the tips off that lamp. It really irritates me. So I do need a bigger one. Anywho, so for this one, I am trying to hold it a little bit better. And it really isn't easy when you're doing on practice hand. But hey, we get there. So just keep rubbing, just keep rubbing, rub. So I'm just going to go round the edges of that water decal just to score around, make sure we got rid of any excess and make sure there's a little gap ready for the top coat. Now I've been using the CJP Time to Shine and I've been kind of testing that, and I hate it. It does not do the job properly. It ends up kind of like missing bits off it. And there was actually a post on the Facebook group recently that I'm not the only person that's having this problem. And somebody said it's you know, if you've got a bit of dust or something, you know, it doesn't like it. I'm like, yeah, there's always a bit of dust somewhere. It doesn't matter how much you clean, there's always a bit of dust. I'm now using it on my practice hands because I just will not use that on a person anymore. Really, really disappointed with it. And like I said, I've noticed it a few times on myself, but couldn't pinpoint why, because I don't use it any differently than I use any of the other ones that I use. And you know, I use a lot of different ones. And I've never had this problem, and I didn't know what was causing the problem. So I'd been, you know, extra cleaning them and stuff like that, and still it would happen. So it doesn't like Chi Gel. If I'm trying to put it over the top of Chi Gel, it doesn't like it. If I try and put it over foils or water decals, it doesn't like it. So if I've just got a plain nail that, or a gel polish, it works absolutely fine. So yeah, over the top of a gel polish is not an issue, or I haven't really noticed the issue, but then I don't do a lot of gel polish. But yeah, anywho, there you go. That's the end of this video. I'll stop waffling now. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.